Joining us now to discuss is Judd Dunning, author of 13 and a Half Reasons Why Not to Be a Liberal. The book there on your screen. Our panelists are standing by as well. That is Jack Kingston, Jennifer Kearns. Good to see everyone here. All your names start with a J, by the way. So there you go on that as well. Judd, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on. Your thoughts on this? This is, yet again, another executive order put out by this administration, this time targeting guns.
Yeah, look, the war on vocabulary continues on the liberal left right now. Ghost guns called gun kits, scary, assault rifles, semi-automatics. All they do is they flip the language on what's going on there. This is our constitutional right not to be infringed. We've got H.R. 8 locked down in the Senate, H.R. 1466. Also, the war on guns is going on. So Biden, first he tilts toward assault rifles and then cartridges, but he can't take them constitutionally. So now what he's going to do is a two-pronged approach. And, you know, assault rifles, assault waffles, put assault in front of anything, ghost guns. I mean, they hijack this. They try to scare you with it. But the truth is they're going to try to track us. They're going to track us in 1446 if we sell a flintlock to each other. They can track us with guns. They can track us with vaccines, but they won't track us with votes. It's a really insidious plan continuing to march toward guns. And then this thing about red flag, they basically say if somebody's scary, you can go in and put them on a red list and take them. I mean, come on. This is the progression of communism, socialism, and all the things that we're concerned about, but they're just using guns as that tool.
Well, there's some other measures that could be announced today. And again, this is on this executive order. And here's, again, according to Politico, this puts this out here. Other executive actions remain unclear, but stakeholders have speculated that the president could announce regulations on concealed assault-style firearms, prohibitions on firearm purchases for those convicted of domestic violence against their partners, and federal guidance on home storage safety measures. Jack Kingston, your thoughts on this as, again, Political reporting, these are some other measures we may see inside of this executive order, Jack.
You know, Judd is right on this. It's the president trying to get around the Second Amendment and, unfortunately, getting away with it. It is about traceability. It is about tying up the hands of people. I know we've all heard the expression that blaming a murder on the gun is like blaming bad table manners on the fork. There are so many more problems, but when they get into this red flag law and mental health, there's no end to it because you could get a court order on anybody to take their guns away. So this is, you know, one of what is Biden up to now, 60 executive orders compared to his predecessors who did a handful in their first 100 days. It is an absolute constitutional assault, and Americans need to push back as hard as they possibly can because it's not going to stop here. This isn't about new weapons.
Jen, I would get your thoughts, but here's why I'm not, because I'm running out of time, and I want to get this in, this other topic. This is a lot of people talking. There's some confusion of what President Biden's $2.25 trillion infrastructure bill will actually go towards. One would think infrastructure, Jen, would go towards things like roads and bridges. Here's New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand weighing in on Twitter, writing, paid leave is infrastructure, child care is infrastructure, caregiving is infrastructure. But Florida Congressman Greg Steube came back as well, tweeting, quote, the border wall is infrastructure. Jen, there are a lot of funny memes, quite frankly, that we saw yesterday on what infrastructure is. Turns out infrastructure could be anything at this point, according to the senator. Jen.
Yeah, look, Barack Obama was the first one to give us this roadmap for Democrats years ago when he said, that business you have, you didn't build that. We built the roads that took people to your business. We built the parking lot. We built the sidewalks. So Democrats always, Sean, telegraph exactly where they're going next. We could have predicted this years ago. This is what they're looking to do. They want the nanny state. They're hungry with power. They've seen over the last year during the COVID-19 pandemic what they were able to do with that unchecked power, and they want more of it. They want to control your kids from the cradle to the grave. That's what this is all about. That's what the migrant crisis is all about with the children at the border. And it's a shame. We got to really push back here because they've told us openly that they want a socialist America. The problem is that's an oxymoron. America will never be socialist.
I want to give the last 15 seconds to Judd Dunning. Infrastructure. Anything is infrastructure, according to the senator.
Yeah, I just bought a motorcycle, 3 guns, and 5 surfboards. I told my wife it was infrastructure. We added that to our budget, so that was great. Then we threw in some, transgender issues and some climate issues and whatever we wanted to do. I mean, it's really crazy. This is progressive pork, but what's scary is we're leveraging our future with printed money, Chinese debt, and your future taxes. Why do they have this bill? You know what? Just open up America, and we'll figure it out. We'll go right into a V recovery. Just give us the supply side freedom to do what we do well, and that's what Americans do. That's really what's going on. They want to shift to government away from the people. We got this.
All right, this segment is infrastructure, and we ran out of time. Jack and Jennifer, if you don't mind, stick with us. Judd Dunning, always a pleasure, sir. Thank you for your time. Judd Dunning's latest book, 13.5 Reasons Why Not to Be a Liberal, is available everywhere books are sold. Or save some time. Go to the link on your screen right now. Take you straight to Amazon to do it, and it'll take you to that page. You can go ahead and order your copy today.